Welcome. We are Yap Yap and Yappie, and this is our weekly podcast where we talk about film, tech, and video game news.
Question sent in by a viewer. If you can use AI for anything to improve your life, what would it be and why? Which part of your life, I guess, would... Go ahead, Brian. You sound like you already have something.
My work life.
Your work life? Like your job.
Yeah.
Okay. Your job.
I do this for me and don't let Hong know about it.
Oh, fuck me. Okay. Yeah, I mean, AI does help a lot, right?
Yeah.
With coding and stuff like that. But obviously, it's kind of obvious, right? You can't just copy and paste it. You have to kind of edit it to make it work for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just like a better, narrower Google search, right? It saves a lot more time.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if I want to be more like practical,
Yeah.
I would say like food exploration. Like it will help me pinpoint like where like a decent restaurant is or like a good hole in the walls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's more like a Yelp like, but better.
Yes.
Okay. So say you want like sushi, but you don't want just any sushi. You want something like not everyone knows about, or
yeah, like people would rate it. There's some like fake, reviews.
Yeah. Okay.
But it would actually like weed out and then find the genuine reviews. So.
Okay. Food would help. Yeah. You have any preferences, Fergus? Or any?
I don't know. Because I'm assuming like all with AI, all digital based.
Or maybe let's broaden it slightly then. If all digital is too hard, maybe it can control a robot for you.
And then I would go towards doing chores like gardening work and household chores.
Really?
Yeah.
Certain ones, right? There's gardening. I think can be enjoyable.
Well, gardening. I mean, like the kind of sweeping up the leaves.
Oh, okay.
Like
yes, the trees and outside. Yeah, that can be troublesome, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it will also help like sweep and mop the floors.
Yeah, which is like the iRobot kind of stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're getting a lot smarter, actually. They're mapping out your house and stuff, and yeah, I don't know if that's a good thing, but
I can do that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay. If I could do a robot, how about you, Brian? A robot version?
Robot? Take care of a child.
Your baby?
Of my future babies.
No. I think that's the... Your kid will be there for you until they... I would say probably teenager, maybe, and then they start exploring more friends.
Mm-hmm.
So technically, you're only there for pre-teenage years, probably.
Mm-hmm. Well, when I say baby, I mean like the feeding of the bottles and stuff.
Oh, that's the easiest. That's the most enjoyable.
And changing the diapers and stuff.
That's the funnest. You get squirted on sometimes.
That I
Okay.
So yeah, that's what I was thinking more of.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, so for me, software, probably meals. Well, maybe not for me, but because I eat almost the same thing every day. But for the family, like the kid, especially, it's kind of hard.
Mm-hmm.
Because you run out of ideas, and he might not like certain ones, and you kind of remember, okay, don't do this one, don't do that one. I think that would be cool, like automate it. Okay, what should we feed him today? It's kind of hard, and especially if it can see what's in your fridge or in your pantry and stuff. I think that would be pretty awesome. Recommend it based on what you have.
Yeah.
So in terms of robot, I would say Drive.
Oh, speaking of driving, they have finally put out commercial out for Waymo.
Commercials?
Yeah.
That's
Like,
only an SF, isn't it?
I think so, but they put a commercial out already for it, which was pretty interesting to see. I was like, dang, they're pushing forward with this thing.
No, it is the future though.
Yeah.
All this is definitely, it's already technically here. It's just, are you using it? We used the parking feature once. It was kind of scary actually. I was like, it was a new update like just like a week or two ago, and it's like you can press the parking area and it will back up into the parking spot for you.
That's scary.
It's kind of cool actually. We tried it the full self-driving before too. It was kind of scary because you're not used to it.
Right.
But yeah, I think driving, especially road trips and stuff, it gets tiring when you're behind the wheel a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, or chores like Fergus is saying, but it's more towards the. Oh, I don't know. There's not that many chores. Dusting, I haven't dusted my place in a while.
Yeah, dusting, vacuuming.
Dusting is kind of hard. Vacuuming can be rewarding actually, but then it's just a lot of dog hair.
It's hard. It's just more like it's tedious work. So
yeah,
I think like having something like a robot do it is quite helpful.
Yeah.
Especially like when you don't have time to do it, and so then the robot would do it. You can get those time back to yourself.
Cleaning the bathroom, the kitchen, stuff like that.
Yeah. Huh, interesting. There's a lot of cool future ideas. Cooking might be one. Sometimes you might not have enough time, but then like we saw before, $1,000 arm is not $100,000 arm is not worth the money.
No.
Or at least I don't think it saves that much time, but I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
EV batteries may be lasting longer than we're expecting because we've been testing it wrong. Can you believe that? I was wondering, like, all these cars and stuff like that, how come the batteries, like, you hear stories of people who drove 1,000,000 miles in their Tesla or something like that. But how is that possible?
100 miles in that Tesla.
1,000,000 miles or whatever.
1,000,000 miles.
Or I think it was 1,000,000 or 100,000. I'm pretty sure it's 1,000,000. I think they replaced the battery once or twice, but that's kind of interesting that their researchers or university researchers saying it's 40% longer than expected.
Originally predicted.
Yeah. Interesting. So your battery technically can charge about 1,000 times from 0 to 100 and hold the charge. That's how most batteries are nowadays. I'm assuming the battery they're using in a car is probably a lot better. But then 40% more, so that means instead of 1,000 times, 1,400 times.
God damn.
Which is a lot. Which is, if you want to calculate, if you charge it every day, right? It's quite a long time actually. 3, 4, or maybe even 5 years, depending on how you drive. Or you need to replace the battery, which is I think they're saying it's 20,000. So by that time, you probably want to sell it before you want to have to replace it and just get a new car.
Yeah.
Or new same or new different. But that's kind of interesting that they're admitting that they're testing it wrong, or just people in general, but 40% longer. So that's good news, especially for people who are, I guess, on the edge. Like, okay, so should we worry about this or not?
Yeah.
An underestimation of lifetime mileage of up to 200,000 miles. Oh, damn. 200,000 miles. Yeah, so it couldn't be. Yeah, okay, so that video was kind of accurate. He said he changed it once or twice. I'm saying once or twice because I don't actually remember. Was it twice or was it once? So if it lasts 200,000 miles and it's 40%, it's about half a million miles for a battery. Dude, you have to drive a lot. What the hell? Even if it's like not exactly a million, but it's still like that's a lot of driving, especially for a brand new car. Like, or this is not brand new, but that video was old. This is when I was like kind of also digging into like, okay, is the battery good? How long should we keep it? Blah blah blah. Yeah, so expect at least 200,000 miles, which is the lifespan of a regular car, right? Like people, not that all cars will die at 200,000, but most cars don't last past 100,000, which is kind of crazy. Before you need to do major changes. But yeah, just your battery needs to be changed. How long? Now, I guess since COVID, we don't have to drive to work as much, but I wonder how many years is that, huh? Say you drive 50,000 miles. That's like 4 years. Yeah, that's about 10 years drive maybe, huh? For your battery to last. That's not bad. 50,000 miles a year.
Not bad at all.
50,000 miles a year is a lot.
Yeah, that's the thing, because we don't drive that much anymore, right? Yeah, 50,000 is a lot. I would say probably closer to 30 maybe.
No, we don't drive a lot.
Well, even it says right here, like the average annual mileage is about 14,000.
You know, if I read a little more, I would have known that.
Yeah, like most from what I've like from what I know, most people like don't drive over 10,000 a year.
Yeah,
that is true. Yeah, I kind of remember that, but that's the thing. Like, we're not normal anymore because we're fortunate enough to not have to drive.
No, even before it was before COVID, like 10,000, about 10,000.
Sounds like a lot though, huh?
Pretty average.
That sounds like a lot, but it's okay.
Not even that much at all, to be honest.
So okay, so you got another 14 years until your wheels fall off. Okay. So every EV battery technically should last about 14-15 years. That's a long time.
Which is already a good amount of time that cars usually last. People usually changes car by then.
Yeah, your preference, right? Like a lot of the time you wish your thing would just break or something so you can get a new one. Like your phone, right? I think it was a great example. Like you have it for so long and then you're like, oh man, it's still working. I'm just kidding. But then now it's your car, which is a higher expense, but 14 years is pretty good though, actually. I kept my car about that long, my first car. I had to change out the engine and the transmission. It's kind of like a new car, technically.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 14 years, about 500,000 miles. Interesting. This is kind of cool. I don't know if you guys knew this, but Sony and Honda is making an electric car. Did you guys know that?
PS5?
Huh? One more time?
Does it come with a PS5?
It can play PS5. I believe that's what they said. At least, I don't know if it was a joke or it's real, but they made a car.
Yes, I would buy it.
275,100 miles is not that bad, actually.
That's pretty good.
No.
The name is kind of interesting.
Afeela? I've seen. Oh, I've seen image of this. I thought it was already out. Oh.
No, not yet. At least in America, it's not.
Yeah, I remember seeing like the image of like the prototype or like the what was it, the idea behind it before.
Yeah. Someone, I think last year CES or something like that, they're driving it out with a PlayStation controller. But this kind of reminds me of BMW, the knob thing. This is very big screen, wide screen. So you can keep the person driving obviously should not be watching, but other people in the car can. Mobile app, that makes sense. 2 screens. Oh my god! Can you imagine how much noise every car ride would be?
Yeah.
I guess you can use that. Yeah, you can definitely.
Unless they make like the sound unique to just for the seat itself.
Oh man.
Oh, okay. Like in the back of your head, right?
Yeah, it's only for the seat, like spatial sounding for that.
This is cool. I always wanted a car that, when I was a kid, I always wanted something like this, right? But you don't sit in the back that much. I'm assuming you can play games and stuff too. Knowing it's a Sony thing is, but yeah, this is interesting.
I will buy it.
You would?
Yeah. If we could play a PS5, heck yeah, dude.
The biggest issue I have with it is the steering wheel. I don't.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't like the yoke?
I don't like the steering wheel.
I don't like that. It's because when you're driving, I don't like that. It's like
you're missing
halfway,
the top.
like there's missing the top.
Yeah, this is
right?
the yoke style.
When you're turning, that's not. There's nowhere to grab.
Yeah.
Right? You do usually when you turn, you do hand over hand, and there's nowhere to grab for that.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the new Teslas are like this too. Not a lot, but the S at least. I think the X as well.
They had to. I thought they stopped doing that.
No,
I remember Tesla did it before. They did do that, but I remember them seeing something like they stopped it.
I think there's an option for you to buy the full as well. I don't think they stopped it, at least from what I know so far. But yeah, this is a new 275-mile car. And that's the thing too. If you don't charge it all the way to 275, so it's about you normally charge these things up to 80% or 90, up to you.
Mm-hmm.
But 80% is about like 220 to something like that, which will get you pretty far. But yeah, we'll see. Coming to the US, set to launch US. Does it say when? I'm assuming CES will definitely announce this stuff. Does it say? Oh, okay. 2026. So you have a lot of time to save up for this stuff. But Honda obviously is a well-known car manufacturer, and I think Sony is just the tech side of it, which is kind of cool. Let's see. Speaking of Sony, Gran Turismo has an AI. Did you guys know that Gran Turismo has an unbeatable AI?
Really?
You can race against this AI, and I don't think anyone could beat it now. So apparently the AI started learning about tire management and fuel consumption. Surprising the AI team. So we heard about the story before. Something like, I think this is before we did the podcast, but Google's AI taught itself a new language. Do you guys remember us talking about that? Or I think that's probably in person.
Yes, I remember us talking about it.
So Gran Turismo's AI taught itself 2 new things and become even more unbeatable. You can literally race against this thing, and I think even pros lose. So is that scary?
A little bit.
Well, this it's like racing. What is it? Your ghosts when you're doing all these time trials?
Yeah, the time trials. Like...
This is like the ultimate ghost, though. So what would stop this from actually like becoming a reality, right? Like you can actually put this into a car. The car will race itself, not with itself, but against other AIs. technically whoever goes first would win.
I would imagine like when it comes to real life, it's a bit more complicated than in the game. The game.
Yeah.
How complicated? Because it's technically modeled after the same tracks.
Yes, but like the complication on the real life is you with collusions, stuff that can just happen with the tires and with the system itself.
Oh, like the assumptions and stuff like that.
Like there's a lot of unpredictable that can happen.
Like a banana peel on the ground.
What the?
Or someone throwing a turtle shell.
Okay, we're not talking about Mario Kart here. Okay?
Oh, sorry. No, but I can see. That's gonna be boring though, right? Like no one's gonna watch AI against AI, unless it's the first one, and then everyone will get bored because everyone would think it's the same over and over, right? I mean, obviously they can put this in the track and actually do it as well. But then, like we're saying, if everyone like has the cheat code on, right? What is sports anymore?
That's true. This is like a ultimate cheat code.
I mean, like even basketball, right? Say you have AI or AR assisted. You know how to shoot, where to shoot. I don't know. I guess we'll see in the future. Especially stem cells and stuff like that, or CRISPR. I don't know. It's gonna be very... I guess it's about money then after that, huh? Whoever has enough money.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
But yeah. So it surprised the team. We a lot of companies are surprised about their AI already, right? Like, what was the one we talked about recently? The AI got bored of writing code and they started looking at pictures of Yosemite or Yellowstone, which was kind of funny as hell, actually. Yeah, so we're too slow and too boring for AI, it looks like. So they're starting to learn new things. Similarly, did you guys know AI has achieved peak data and there's no more? So it learned as much as it can technically already.
That's crazy.
Cool? Bad? Scary? Not scary? I guess it's like on the leading edge, cutting edge, I guess. Whatever's new will be the only new info they can get.
It's pretty awesome. Like that's a lot of information to retain and stored.
But I guess that's the thing too, right? Like old books, they probably do not have access to. You know, like the stuff in Vatican, for example, that's locked up somewhere, or in, you know, the government places. They probably do not have access to those. If they do, that would be even crazier. Classified files, all that stuff. Oh man, all the recipes you can ever think of.
And it's just like publicly accessible information, right?
All YouTube videos, right? That's released daily. Oh man, that's crazy. A information feeding machine. OpenAI obviously is a leader in that right now. But that's kind of...
But it's a good thing because like we know like, oh, it has all the information, so what we get is kind of, we're not missing any information when we try to get from the AI, right?
We technically are, because they paywalling, as you saw in the last week,
in respect of like the whole as a whole.
Yeah, right. And also that means society is moving too slow. Right? Because how long has this been out, right? Like, let's say 10 years it's been in the works, obviously without a product even. 10 years to know all of society's info. That's crazy. I wonder how big is their hard drive, huh? Yeah, so everything is now accessible within AI technically. Ah,
Interesting.
yeah. I wonder, does it know? It probably does know a lot about like people in general, huh?
Yeah.
As well. Because all your info is obviously kind of public. Hmm. And false info too, I would assume, right?
Yeah.
So we don't know how much hard drive is being used for this, but it has to be a lot. But Elon, for their AI, which is Groot or Grok, I call it Groot for some reason,
Okay.
has 100,000 GPUs running concurrently.
That's a lot.
100,000 to process your whatever the hell you're asking. That's why I guess that's in some ways that's why it's kind of fast. 150 megawatts. I don't know how to explain that in I guess normal terms. 150 megawatts, so million watts, 150 million watts. I don't even know what's an average size home. 150 meg. How many what's the average that home uses? Do you guys know? Home energy consumption per megawatt. Let's see what AI says. 30 kilowatt per day. So that's 1,000 less than this. So 1,000, so 5,000 less per home. So 5,000 homes pretty much.
God damn.
Damn, that's kind of cool. 100,000 GPUs concurrently. So it was 8 megawatts. Oh damn! Oh, they have a lot of money. I guess if you have $40 billion, you can buy whatever you want. And also, XAI is not as has not been around as long as ChatGPT. But with the power of all the money he has and all the resources he can get, and actually he helped started that company. I don't know if you guys knew that. OpenAI. Did you guys know that?
No.
No.
Yeah, that's why Elon's trying to sue him, because it's supposed to be an open source project. aka non-profit, I guess. That's why Elon's suing him and going against him now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, Elon's like everywhere, man. Like, this is kind of crazy. In a good way, not in a bad way. But 100,000 GPUs. But that's why you don't have your 4090s, and I assume it's better than 4090s. But more AI. What the heck are you gonna do with all this AI power? I guess you can power all the Teslas, right? All the robots, right? Because that's a lot of processing power, and all the info that we'll get from those robots and cars, right? Because it's not just like a one-way thing; it's a two-way thing. It's giving feedback back to the servers, and the servers has to process all of that stuff. Oh man, dude, this is complicated, but kind of cool, actually. Grok versus Gemini in a 7-round AI image generator process face-off. We haven't done this in 2-3 weeks. All right, honest reviews, okay? What do you guys think? First image. What did it say here? What does it say? Wait, okay, all right, here we go. Modern urban life, wildlife. Or maybe
I would go with Grok
why?
because Gemini looks more cartoony, to be honest.
Okay.
As an image, Gemini is prettier because of the lighting, but Grok do look more realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is way more realistic. But the orange color is very nice, yeah. But the lighting is also off, right? Where's the... Unless this is somewhere not in America, but... Where's the orange traffic
Yellow.
light?
Well, it looks like
yellow.
it's a stoplight. It's not. It's like a pedestrian stoplight, maybe.
Yeah, could be.
It can be that.
And also it's facing this way, so that means... I don't know, yeah. This one looks more gloomy. And the fur is nice. This is the fur is kind of blurred. Reflection is too strong. This one reflection is just, I think, yeah. I would say this one. How about you, Fergus? Same thing? Yeah, you said the same thing. Yeah, never mind. Action and kitchen. I like it that on the left side it doesn't show the faces. It's kind of funny actually. They hid the faces, which could be a good thing. This one shows the face. Shows two people in the background. The pot is kind of fused together here, which is slightly off. The shoulder is, unless this is steam. The neck is long.
Well, that's the head. There's a steam covering. That's why you can't tell.
Yeah.
It's actually the head.
Oh, yeah, kind of the face here, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's.
Besides the fact that this is slightly fused together, the term kitchen in action. They're both not that bad actually, huh? But you guys can pick first.
I think the one on the left shows it more in an action, right? Like actually like stuff happening.
Yeah.
More than the one on the right is just a small plot. Like
yeah, on the left you say more chaotic, right? On the right there's more he's taking his time.
The one on the right, I would say, is more realistic to a kitchen. More so because of the lighting.
Yeah.
Because like you don't want a dark kitchen if you're gonna be working busy in a kitchen. You don't want it to be dark.
Oh, I never thought about it that way. No, that's right. So you choose this one to be more lifelike.
Realistic.
Yeah. Left side is if you want more chaos. How about you, Brian?
I kind of like the left side more, even though the steam is kind of covering and that light is covering his face.
Yeah. Oh, you can kind of see his face here.
Yeah.
Kinda. Because it's just, yeah, it's not perfect. Both of them, it's not perfect. This one and his face here. You can see his nose and his eyes a little bit. It's very difficult. This one is, both is not bad. Depending on the mood you want to set, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Construction site in progress.
Okay.
Yo, what is the dude on the right side standing? What are they all standing on besides the one that's in the corner? I can see where the corner is standing on, but all the rest of them, what the frick are they standing on?
The one on the right, they're all just floating.
Exactly.
Yeah. This guy looks... No, they turned on ghost mode.
Oh, okay.
These guys are hanging by a wire. This guy is standing on the edge. This guy is definitely turning on ghost mode. So I guess all of us is this one, huh?
Yeah.
Because it seems more realistic, even though no one probably would stand on something like this.
Yeah, no one would stand on.
But at least it's something. But this guy is standing on someone else's feet.
No, I think he's standing on his back.
Yeah, well, his back looked like someone else's feet right there. Yeah.
Behind somewhere.
Yeah, unless his leg's really that long, but
Oh.
yeah, that's a super long leg. But if you don't look at things in detail, right? Like just quick glance, both of them not that bad. But yeah, if you look at it in detail, it's like why is this guy floating? Why is his leg so long? But they're both not too bad. And this one's kind of crooked, right?
A little
Pretty
bit.
straight. It's just slanted, but it's pretty straight, I think.
It's a little crooked.
Yeah, because this one is narrower than this part. It looks like slightly. Yeah.
It might be slanted, but like it looks straight to me.
Yeah, it could be the lens angle too.
The one on the right, like if you look around the building, it's just weird. Like the place or the floor, the ground around the building.
Yeah, this looks like ray tracing too. It looks like some type of water, and then it goes into a building, right?
I almost think that looks like a field.
Oh, it could be a field, but yeah.
It looks green to me.
But then also, why is this
There's like
cut into a building, right?
Together, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a parking lot here slightly.
And then the ground next to the building, it's just concrete floor.
Yeah.
It seems
it doesn't reflect, or unless it reflects somewhere else. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, don't look at things in detail, I guess, right? Is the AI law.
Ooh.
So farmers market morning.
These are
interesting.
They're both not bad, actually.
No.
But doesn't look like anyone's shopping here. Well, I guess yeah, some back here. This one, they're both not that bad actually.
Yeah, they both look quite good. I can see some issue with the right one. There's a lot of blue sweaters.
I feel like the right one, a lot of people are wearing the same thing, to be honest.
On the right one?
Yeah.
It's like
a lot of the similar clothing. And then there's just in the bottom you see the blue crate. Just it doesn't match up with
the rest of the
blue crate, But left one, it's the people detail are towards the back is a little bit off. So
this one is weird.
Each have their own kind of flaw.
Yeah. I guess long story short is again we cannot look at this in detail, right? Once we do, we'll pick out the flaws like nothing. This looks like a combo of oranges and apple. This lady is doing some crazy split with a stroller. Some type of metal thing here. They all look. Oh, this guy's face is a little off, and hers. They all are wearing similar.
Yeah.
This is. Now this crate one is a big one, especially when it's just green fruits in the beginning and then drastically change.
Some different type of fruits. Yeah.
Okay. Auto repair diagnostic.
Why are both of these grayscale?
Okay, okay. Why is this orange?
Orange with a blue pillar. That's it.
Yeah.
And the blue pillar in the pack. Why is this so gray for both of these?
Okay.
One is an older car. One is newer.
Yeah, the one.
One looks ancient, right?
Like,
the one on the right.
Like more like in the. I want to say like 70s.
And why is he using updated
70s.
Machine?
Updated equipment for.
He's not working in an antique one, but with new modern technology.
It's not outdated. Like they have these technology. Like literally, they plug it into your car and they can see everything that's going on.
I feel like the timing, because. Excuse me.
Okay, you're saying the time is off, or
I feel like
century is off, I guess, for this one. But you're looking for modern, right? You're looking for more modern. But this one, for example, the engine's too small. right? Normally the engine should take up most of that space.
Right.
This one, the engine looks very old. Overall, again, both of them don't look that bad. This one seems more to date. This one seems more old school.
Yeah.
The color choices is off because it's supposed to be grayscale, I guess. But why is this orange? Why is this blue?
All right.
Yeah, this is. It seems like it's more 1980s or something style. This is more modern. Again, the engine is just slightly too small.
Yeah.
But both not bad. This one, which one do you prefer though? I would probably say this. We're more used to seeing the one on the left.
Yeah, I don't mind the right one. It's just maybe put like a wrench or something in the fan.
Different era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emergency response. Okay.
I would say left one, but the arms for both of them are kind of weird.
It looks like he's about to hug someone.
Yeah, and then the right one, it looks like what the other one is like. What the heck is that cop doing or
Yeah,
whatever?
He's holding someone back. There's something a little off here.
Yeah.
But this one seems darker. This one has the emergency lights, which makes it a little more
Realistic.
yeah. I guess it both do, but this one I would prefer more.
Yeah.
This one seems more serious. This one seems more. What is it? One of those classes? What do you guys think? And the cars are going opposite ways too. Right? Two of these are the opposite of. Oh fuck, man! That's why you don't look at details, huh? Technically, this one too. Well, I don't know why the sign is the opposite way of this one when all cars are going this way.
Maybe for
This sign is correct, right? This sign is not. Okay. What do you guys think? Preference.
I like Gemini.
Yeah, I would choose this left one.
Violin performance practice. Last one. I like the glow in his hair. This one seems more serious. This guy seems more professional. He seems like a student. He seems like he's in a concert. What is that guy? Fabio? The guy that rides the horse thing?
You think he's Fabio?
No, I'm talking about the hair and the shirt.
Oh.
I'm not talking about actual person.
For me, if I were to say anything, he looks more like Kenny G.
Which one do you guys prefer in this case?
I think the left one, because the right one, where is it stand and where is that sheet? Oh, wait.
What's holding it up?
Sheet music is kind of seems like it's floating.
Yeah.
Yeah, the stand is slightly off, huh?
Yeah.
It's just like a stick coming up.
Seems like it should be like right here.
Yeah. So
this one seems more artistic, right? More professional.
Yeah, like the one on the left looks like it could be something like actually violin related, like an advertisement or a
orchestra, right? Like an orchestra. Yeah. This one's more of a class.
The right looks like it's a stock image.
Yeah.
That could be a compliment too, actually, huh? And the couch right here is too out.
Yeah.
The couch spot should have ended here. Unless this is something different. Yeah, okay. So let's see. In general, they pick Grok more. The construction they put Gemini, that makes sense.
They swapped it from the images. I got confused.
Yeah, they rotated. I don't know why. Yeah, okay, so it's very, very close.
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, I guess it's just about not focusing on too much of the flaws and details.
Yeah.
But then again, we're just looking at this for fun. Nvidia Generative AI supercomputer. Compact. $250. Can get you one of these guys for you to play around, hobby, or it's kind of like those Raspberry Pis, I guess you can say. Have you guys ever played with any of those things? Probably not, huh?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, any do-it-yourself kind of thing, hobbyists they call it. But how fast is this? 1.7 gigahertz. Okay, claim that deliver gains on all popular generative AI models. We never tried Nvidia's actually AI. They also have AI as well, which makes sense because they're powering all these AI stuff, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, Nvidia has its own do-it-yourself for fun commercial. If you guys want to develop stuff now, $250, not bad.
Not bad at all.
HDMI 2.2. Do you guys? I'm so curious. Do you guys use HDMI or DisplayPort?
HDMI.
Both.
HDMI. You use both? Why you use both?
One has a display port. That's my curve monitor, so I use the display port on that. The other one is HDMI.
Technically, DisplayPort is better than HDMI, but HDMI is more standard because everyone's TV and stuff. But yeah, HDMI 2.2, expect that to be announced next month. It's supposed to be faster, almost twice as fast, and it's supposed to go into the latest what is it? Nvidia graphics card that's coming out. Yeah, 80. They're expected to be about like, or DisplayPort is 80 gigahertz. That's why I'm so surprised that you're still using or I guess Fergus is still on a laptop, but when you get a desktop, and then graphics card comes with more display ports than HDMI ports as well, because it's faster, better. It's just not a standard, which is a weird thing to me though. I don't know why it's not a standard. It's probably just people picking HDMI over display.
Yeah.
Probably it's simpler. Yeah.
Yeah. We need one cable, man. Because HDMI has its limits after 10 feet. It's very, very hard to find good cables after 10 feet, or at 10 feet even.
Yeah.
I went through so many cables just to get 10 feet to work correctly. It's very hard. But 2.2 is out, coming soon. Next month. PCIe slots. Unused PCIe slots. We all have like one for the graphics mainly. And the other one or two, depending on how big your motherboard is, it's just empty.
Mm-hmm.
So here you go. Some stuff to spend your money on. According to the PC world. Obviously, graphics card is the one, right? You can. Oh, I guess you can always add another one, but I don't think. I think even Nvidia doesn't support that anymore. SLI and all that stuff, they don't do that anymore. But that's cool. Would you guys get 2 graphics card?
Makes sense, yeah.
You can technically still use it, but it just won't power your game twice as good. Because the game has to support that stuff too. Would you, Fergus, buy 2?
One is usually enough. I think that's already enough.
Okay. PCIe storage cards. So say you run out of NVMe slots or SATA slots because it's too slow. You can use PCIe as a extra storage, which is a good idea actually. It's very fast. And you can put a lot of it, I guess it looks like in this case. Or even these type of drives too, which is slower, so I don't even know why would you do that actually. This is slower than these guys up here. I don't know why. I guess if you have extra and you run out of room. audio and sound cards. Yeah,
Interesting.
for all the hardcore audio people, you can do that. Capture cards,
Capture
yeah.
cards.
Yeah, this one makes sense. A lot of people, or I guess if you're a streamer, it makes sense. Or if you want to record content creating, makes sense. Okay. And network cable, USB. Okay, that can make sense. Because your computer, like Thunderbolt, right? Even we talked about Thunderbolt 5, we can buy PCIe before. Wi-Fi 7, if your computer doesn't already have Wi-Fi 7, which is unlikely because it's brand new. New Bluetooth as well, if you ever want that. But you remember the old TVs has antennas, like rabbit ears, bunny ears they call it? It's back, but for your computer. It's kind of cool. It looks kind of cool, but you know the. I don't know if you guys know that you have to put these antennas on in order to get good signal.
Interesting.
No, did you put yours on, Brian? No.
No.
They are there for an actual reason. It's not just decorative.
Yeah, or ugliness of it, right? Yeah, you have to screw these on. If you don't, these antennas.
Nice.
No, it's not. I didn't. Okay, you guys have $3,000. You can transform your PS5 into a laptop.
No, thank you. That's fine. I'm good as what it is right now.
Especially with the cost, right? 4K display, 9 pounds. Looks like that.
I'm good.
That's actually kind of cool. The modders, I mean, like, not just this company, but other, like, people in general. Have you guys seen, like, hobbyists, I guess you can say, transforming an old system into something new?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is amazing that someone did this.
Or people restoring.
Yeah.
Like the old systems and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, or finding new ways to use the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very cool. If you can actually again, I don't know how's the battery life though. Oh, here's the limit. This is the only disappointing thing. Okay, you can have a gaming system on the go. God damn it, and you're 4K. I think if you don't have there's not that many 4K displays that's not 60 hertz though. 4K is, I guess nowadays, yeah, probably when they built this, there wasn't that many. 30 minutes of runtime. Okay, it's not like you'll be gaming long anyways. For 9 pounds though, you might as well just remote play into your PlayStation in that case. But this is a cool idea to actually be able to do.
Yeah.
But for something cheaper, $275, you can turn your PSP or have a PSP into a console. Yeah, I'm telling you, this is so cool that people are doing this now. I guess 3D printing is so accessible now to everyone. 300 is a lot though, but if you ever want to play your PSP games on a console version, I guess you can. I don't know why you would, but you can. Would you guys buy any of this? The laptop or something like this? Or
If there's games I want to play, then yeah, we can.
Okay. How about you, Brian?
No, I wouldn't buy it.
The cool ones are the emulation ones, right? Like the a million games in one little baby handheld, like Game Boy.
Yeah.
I think those are cool. Go ahead.
I also think like whatchamacallit, I would just buy an emulator then at that point.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. It's a similar idea, right? But this is more hardware, or it could be a more official hardware, but the other one's more emulation. But this is cool. If I was a kid, I would love this stuff. Or even try to make it, but I don't have that much time. Super Mario 64. Speedrunning is officially dead.
Yeah.
After one runner claims all 5 major categories. Okay, so someone became the GOAT of Super Mario 64.
Yeah.
No, I believe it. I believe it's starting to die down.
Because what else can you do? Everyone, no, but this guy claimed all 5. So even if you can claim one, right? This guy probably just come back and just destroy you, or not destroy, but it's kind of very hard to destroy things nowadays. Right? It's like milliseconds now.
Yeah.
How, dude? This is amazing. Have you guys ever tried any of the speedrunning stuff?
No.
Fergus?
I thought about it before. Oops.
Okay, so Sugi just became the first person to hold all 5 main category
Luigi.
speedruns. Oh, thank you.
Like Luigi, Suigi.
Thank you, thank you.
Funny, fun name.
At the same time, at the same time. This is unbelievable
Wait,
achievement.
That's crazy at the same time.
Was not possible. Was impossible a few years ago. That seemed impossible a few years ago. Oh my god. What the heck?
That's the thing with speedruns. I like watching it because there are always improvements. People are always looking, even older games, they're always looking for improvements. Like,
yeah,
it can be an old game and years later they still find a new way to improve the speedrun.
yeah. Like the exploit that someone found out in Final Fantasy recently, that's amazing. Like how people are able to do all this. So the 5 categories are 120 stars, 70 stars, 16, 1, and 0. All require different skill sets. The shorter ones are 6 to 7. The longest is 1 hour and 30. Dude, this game changed. This game is just like probably one of the best games ever made, huh? Super Mario 64.
Probably.
You guys played it, right?
Yeah.
Did you? You did? Okay. The only one I was wondering is more Brian. Yeah, this one is made 3D great, I guess you can say, huh?
Yeah.
So I don't know. What does that mean then? That means everyone else going somewhere else, doing other things, or trying to beat the time a little more. But all 5 major categories belongs to him now. That's just so cool. But at the same time, I don't know what that actually means. This is kind of crazy. Marge Simpson painting discovered on ancient Egyptian tomb goes viral.
What the heck?
What do you think? Is this real or is this? I mean, I cannot be that fake, but is that scary?
That is pretty scary.
You think Marge is based off of this? No, because they just discovered it.
I don't think so.
Well, The Simpsons been around 37 years. This is a 3,000-year-old tomb. Go ahead.
I would just think people are just putting together relevance where it doesn't exist.
No, Fergus, you have to understand there's also 4 toes. Oh, shut the fuck up. There's 4 toes for real.
Yeah.
The Simpsons is known for 4 fingers. You know, 4, not 5.
The one on the right looks like it's 5. The one on the right looks like it's 5.
Yeah, that's why I was like slowly counting it, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4.
5.
Right? What? Oh, fuck. Hold on. Let me zoom the hell in.
Count the
That's
amount of
what I
gaps.
was wondering. Can you zoom it in?
Count the amount of gaps.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's 5 and there's 4.
But the other one has 4. That's just...
Scroll up, look real quick on the picture.
This has 5. This has 5.
5. Okay.
What's wrong? Okay.
That's pretty scary.
The only documented time in history where Simpson didn't do it first. Oh, that's hilarious. That's actually hilarious. Is this real? I mean, it cannot be fake.
I don't think it's fake either.
But also, well, I don't know if it's a guy or girl too. We're assuming it's a girl because they're calling it Marge Simpson. But wow, is that scary? Is that cool?
Scary.
What are the chances of blue hair, green dress? Or I guess in this case it's a onesie, but similar idea, right? What is this called? Crop top, and then just a longer green, and the workers too, right? Also the same shade of green.
Yeah.
You know her hair has a number to it, a blue hair dye number. It's kind of funny.
Really?
Yeah. It's like I forgot 530, 520 something. I forgot.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's on one of the toys I have, and there's an actual number. What would you guys? Do you guys believe? Yes, coincidence or just?
To be honest, I need to go back in time to see this.
Like what happened?
To see if one, he looks like that. Two, look at his foot and be like, do you really have 4 toes?
It is possible, right?
Yeah, it is possible. I'm not saying it, it's not. I'm just saying like,
yeah.
And then 3, yeah, just to see if he.
I don't know if you guys know this, but if you lose one of your fingers, you can take your toes and put it up there.
Really?
Did you guys know that?
Attach, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that's why I was wondering, like, could it have been? Oh my
I
god!
think it's also done it with like a joint, like you're using your ankle instead for your wrist.
Yeah. So, I don't know, man. This is scary. If this is real, this is scary. If this is fake, whoever did it did a good job. But 3,000-year-old tomb has a picture
crazy.
similar to Marge, and the hair. Well, it's not like bushy, like bumpy. It's just like a fro, but Bowser. Do you guys know why Windows Drive always begin with the letter C?
No.
Fergus?
No, I don't actually.
Do you guys know what Drive A is normally for?
I don't remember. I know about this. I don't remember.
Brian?
Me neither.
Floppy disk.
Oh yeah. The floppy, right?
Yeah, the old school floppy was A, right? What was B? But we no longer see A, B on our PC. Halfway, no more floppy.
I think both of them were floppy, A, B.
Okay, our permanent reserved for floppy disks are no longer displayed. Okay. Oh, so just B, A, and B is for floppy.
Uh-huh.
So it just goes in alphabetical order. A and B was for floppy disk.
When the
C
first hard disk
C
drive
is for hard
arrived,
drive.
yeah, they just continue with C.
Yeah.
And since A and B are phased out now, it's just C. Oh, that's so cool. Floppy disk back then was the shit though back then. Different color. Oh, it's so cool. Last one. Fullscreen versus borderless. The battle. What do you guys use and why?
Full screen.
You use full screen?
Yeah.
Oh.
I use borderless so that I can alt tab. Yeah.
Okay. I use borderless as well, so I can alt tab as well. So that's the only benefit of using borderless if you ever alt tab. But technically, full screen is better.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So it ends the debate. People tell me use full screen, but when I try to alt tab to Discord, it's not worth it. I think it's definitely not worth it after that. If you only have one monitor and that's the only thing you're looking at, yeah. But if you're
even if you have 2 monitor, when you switch, it's to a different monitor, you still have to alt tab, and it still does the same.
Yeah. It will still f up the full screen monitor. It's such an annoying thing actually when you do that. But it's supposed to be better, technically. Performance, the focus, the mouse pointer. I don't know why it's gigantic, at least when I do it. Borderless is better for multitasking, appearance. Yeah, so it's up to you. If you only going to play games on one monitor, full screen is technically a better option. But it's always up to you. But yeah, now I know which one's technically better because people keep telling me go full screen, but I never do because when you alt tab it, it sucks so bad. Yeah, so now How to Geek fully explains it. Or I guess you can always just search it up as well.
So on the film side, a bit more of a serious film week. So starting off, we get a trailer for Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio returning in Karate Kid Legends. So we know Ralph Macchio was the original Karate Kid, and then Jackie Chan was in the new reboot, the master in the new reboot, and we see them training Li Fong, played by Beng Wang. Beng Wang, first time I saw him was in American Born Chinese. He did pretty well, I would say. Quite a good show. So look forward to him into another role. So
what does that mean? Does that mean the two universes are
officially combined, like in one? Yes.
Yes.
So he did not replace
Mr. Miyagi, no.
Okay, he's just another version of him somewhere else. Actually, in China, I guess, in that show
and
movie.
Mr. Han, Jackie Chan's character, Mr. Han.
Yeah.
Apparently, from the trailer, it seems like he knows Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah. What the heck? Okay, so that also means Will Smith's kid is either older, will make an appearance as a special thing, or he won't make an appearance at all.
I don't think he'll make an appearance.
Probably not, but it would be funny if he has a cameo.
Yeah, something like that, right? Like a little, like he's probably gonna be much older because Jackie Chan looks way older. I mean, from I guess not age-wise, but I think they aged him on purpose.
It was Jaden Smith, right? Jaden Smith is now 26, so a lot older from when he was in Karate Kid.
Yeah. So I wonder. Yeah, will Johnny also make an appearance at the end? Probably. I bet you that's what they're gonna do. Like the other two, all the way at the end, teasing the next one. I bet you. Oh my. That's how they do it, right? That's how they do it.
Yeah.
I think he's done with the Karate Kid show now because it's the final season. This would be so. Oh wait. Did this? Oh, I thought that's a Johnny. Never mind. Because he's the comedic part of Karate Kid, the show. So May 30th. This is gonna be amazing. This one actually might make me go to the movies again.
Actually, to be honest, I might go watch this one.
Yeah, Jackie Chan is again back, I guess, in the American movie this time. I wonder how the action's gonna be. So if this guy does a good job, he'll be the next probably Jackie Chan, Jet Li, Donnie replacement, huh?
Probably.
Yeah. Because there's no one else who took up that mantle after Donnie, right? Or even right now.
Yeah, I'm more sure why Donnie is the most recent one.
Yeah, because Jet Li, Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee, right? Was the first one.
Well, for Ben Wang in the what is it? American Born Chinese. There was also another one, not American Born Chinese. Well, there was in American Born Chinese. There's also another character, Jimmy Yu, who did quite well. Also, both of them kind of starred in the show.
Yeah,
did well. What was that other? There was the Taiwanese gang movie. Oh man. I don't remember it on top of my head right now. Oh, Brother Son. Son. The brothers in there.
Yeah.
Was also very good. The older brother, the actor is Justin Chien.
Yeah.
In that, I think he would also do a very good, like, fighting roles. So he also another one that can take up this role.
Dude, Jackie Chan doesn't look like he ever aged, huh? And not significantly, at least. I guess he's always happy, it seems like, right? Which is the medicine, a good medicine.
Yeah, so go over. We kind of see kind of both Karate Kids come together. So what it looks like is we're gonna get kind of both fighting style from both Karate Kid.
Yeah.
Kind of blend it into.
That's so cool.
So that's pretty exciting. Like kind of like seeing that. They're saying like he's kind of like Dumbledore on the set.
This is amazing.
I can't wait to watch this.
Damn, Jackie Chan still. No, this looks so cool.
Now I'm just gonna watch the old Jackie Chan movies now.
All of them are good.
The Karate Kid.
Plenty of good ones.
The Karate Kid wasn't the Jackie Chan one wasn't that bad, actually. I don't know. People didn't like it, but
I kind of liked it.
yeah, it wasn't bad. So May, something to look forward to in May.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Another one trailer. Kate Blanchett and Michael Fassbender in a spy thriller called Black Flag. Pretty interesting story about the marriage of two. What it seems like they're both spies.
Uh-huh.
And they, in a similar sense of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, but a more serious version, and seems like they both know that they're spies.
Yeah.
And kind of drama happens when Kate Blanchett's character is suspected of betraying the nation. And so seeing what the outcome is, they gotta end up hunting each other.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith was a good one because they didn't know each other, but now in this case they know.
And Mr. and Mrs. Smith was more of a comedy, and this one's much more serious.
Yeah.
If you were a spy, would you date another spy?
Yeah.
You would?
Probably would. Heck yeah.
What would you? Would you, Fergus?
Probably not.
Yeah, I'll probably say not too, because that means the dangers of both worlds can come together.
Nah.
But then also if you're the only spy, you can also bring the danger to the family. That's kind of hard because there's movies like that too.
Yeah.
Okay, this one seems cool. In March 14.
Yes. This trailer is called The Nickel Boys. So this one takes a very interesting looking film. It's filmed in a first person view. So you're seeing in the first person view of, I believe, Elwood Curtis. Where this takes place kind of around the time of the Robert Luther King era.
Yeah.
Like in the Jim Crow era, around that time. And so it's kind of take place where they're sentenced to Nickel Academy, and him and finding a friend and forming an alliance and surviving, and their look onto life. Very interesting being filmed in a first person view. I believe not many movies have done that.
Huh.
Yeah.
So this is a Pulitzer prize winning novel. Interesting. First person, yeah, that's why I was a little surprised. So this guy's coming towards the point of view.
Yeah, like the most recent one I can think of that was fully in first person was the one
action one?
Yeah.
Hardcore Henry, right?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's the most recent one I can think of.
I think that's the only one. Right, because the only other one was Doom, but the ending of Doom with The Rock.
Yeah, like we've seen like movies like that has certain parts that film it, right?
Yeah,
But the whole
not the
movie
whole-
being first person, like that's really
Yeah.
cool.
Oh,
And
oh, I guess that doesn't count. I was thinking
I
what
think
is
I
it?
know
The Paranormal?
not the witch.
No, I haven't seen The Witch, or at least I don't know what that is. Paranormal doesn't count because it's a camera.
Yeah, I don't know.
It does not count, right?
I wouldn't count.
It doesn't count.
Okay.
It's not called the witch. It's the God. What was that movie called? It's also filmed like on camera, but where they go into the forest and they
Blair Witch?
Blair Witch, yeah, Blair Witch. That's also a camera one.
Yeah. Those are
Blair
such a
Witch Project.
Blair Witch could have been such a good movie if they expanded a little more, right? Oh, when is this one out?
They did have a second one, I think.
And a third one, I
It
believe.
comes out. It's already out. So this movie's already out. So if you're interested, definitely go watch.
I keep on forgetting MGM is owned by Amazon now. Bought everything, huh?
And this next one, Like Father, Like Son, is a thriller about a father who's on, I believe, death row for violent crimes. And then basically the son, who don't want to be like his father, but seems like genetics, the violent tendency is due to genetics.
Ooh.
And then it's coming out, so him having to make sure his family is intact.
Is
pretty
evil
interesting.
genetics?
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Like, is it genetics when like you have a like cycle of like your family has a history of these sort of like, as an example, is just violent, but like other things like. Is genetics anything to do with it?
I think in the past everyone's technically, right? Because they have to fight to survive, technically, physically, right? Hunt and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the past, that's probably in everyone's blood, actually. Do you act on it? Do you? Oh man, that's actually very interesting. I think it might be the psychological. What is it? Those traits. I think there might actually be.
Yeah, so definitely a very interesting movie to watch. Seeing.
Do you know anything about this movie? Like, is the son gonna do the same thing as the dad, or that's what they're trying to tease you on?
Yeah, that's what this. Yeah, that's what this movie is about. Like the son after like in the movie starts having the same violent tendencies, and him kind of trying to struggle, making sure it doesn't ruin his life like it did to his first dad.
Yeah. Okay.
This comes out January 31st.
Nice.
Movies coming out this week. Sonic the Hedgehog 3. This was very heavily advertised. Jim Carrey playing two roles. Keanu Reeves being a Shadow. Definitely, if any of the Sonic movies to watch, this is definitely the one.
This is the ultimate one.
Yeah.
Sonic 1 and 2 was actually pretty good. This one was as good or better. We'll see.
I think Sonic movies are one of the better adaptations I've seen.
Yeah, much better than the video games will ever be. Hopefully, it won't be for too much longer. As good as the Mario, I would say. Or probably better because there's more comedy.
Yeah, I ended up liking Sonic more. Mario is a little bit more goofy.
Well, yeah, this is the only time Sonic's better than Mario.
Yeah.
That I can think of. All the games is not as good.
Sonic has won a fair amount, I'm sure, in Sonic versus Mario Olympics.
Oh, I mean, that doesn't count. Oh man, that's a Nintendo game. They had to give some to Sonic. Or the fans will be so mad. But this one's very exciting. Next week, or no, this week.
This week is coming out. My favorite part from this, like from the trailer, is definitely like they have Shadow doing the Akira bike slide.
It's a nod, huh?
Yeah, the Akira bike slide, you can see that everywhere. It's great. It's one of the big like best part of cinema, and that's just always used, basically.
Yeah, can't wait, because especially with the history of Robotnik and stuff, is gonna be very interesting.
And I think the next one, Mufasa, the Lion King. So the prequel to the original Lion King. This takes place is the story about Mufasa growing up.
Not animated, that's the only thing. But hopefully the story is good. 2 hours long. That means the story's not rushed, or not as rushed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hopefully it's good. If it's good, then it's worth at least a watch.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. We see, of course, Mufasa, Sarabi, Scar. We also see Rafiki and Zazu. So definitely pretty exciting seeing characters when they're younger.
Yeah, Seth Rogen.
Pumbaa.
I'm surprised at Timon. Well, I'm interested in see how Timon, Pumbaa, Simba, and Nala is supposed to be in this.
Yes.
Wait, Nala is older? No, they're same age.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Because they have to bring back some of the old characters, right? Because they were pretty big in the first, second, and half movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then lastly, on the movies coming out, last but not least, Homestead. Homestead, I found this very interesting watching this, and the more I see Neil McDonald, the more I like seeing him.
Is he the bad guy?
He usually plays a villain role.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he's exactly a villain here.
Yeah.
But he's not a good guy.
Yeah.
So what happened in this story there's a nuclear bomb. It exploded in Los Angeles, and families are kind of going. It becomes apocalypse, right? So families trying to find where to go. Basically, Ian McDonald's character has like a homestead, like a whole setup, a place where he's like fenced off, on top of mountains, where it's all prepped and ready for the multiple like houses, so you can farm and raise animals, like basically make your own food, like grow your own food. But being one of the only places that is like that, it's being kind of, the other people are trying to come and take over, like want in, right? Other people, so it's kind of more about human nature during an apocalypse. Like you have a place and you have your friends and families there, and how many people can you let in, or will you let them in?
Right.
And what would they do to get into the place, so that because there's shelter and food?
Right.
Okay, so on the final lead news for film side, we get a poster and release date for Superman. James Gunn official rebooting of the new DC universe.
Excited? How are you guys feeling?
I'm pretty excited. James Gunn. Hopefully he does pretty well with it. Having a new start. We'll see where he takes this. This poster looks great, honestly.
It does.
It's coming out July 11th. I also do know like he also has Supergirl planned. So that's also another one that will be coming.
So he's in charge of the whole universe, right?
That's what it seems like. Like he's basically it's all gonna be him in charge of this whole thing.
Nice.
Can you imagine that power?
I have the power.
Dude.
It's like Kevin Feige for MCU.
Yeah. It's the same idea, yeah.
Yeah.
With experience already, right? Because
James Gunn has done plenty of superhero movie. Most importantly, or most well known, Guardian of the Galaxy.
which was fun.
Yeah.
Which was a fun movie.
Yeah, where he himself is in it.
I mean, you might as well. I mean, you are in charge of the movie. You might as well
But it's also like James Gunn has become a very important role in the MCU or as part of the Guardian.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know how that. He might as well get a paycheck there too. I don't know how he's gonna do that. Guardians of the Galaxy is done, right?
No.
I thought all the people are leaving or not, like continuing,
Really?
right? Yeah. What's his name? The wrestler, Bautista. He's not doing it anymore.
Oh.
I know Bautista's done.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so he's a big one. So I don't know how they're gonna do it
How they
without
gonna
him.
replace him? Unless they make a cousin of him or something.
Yeah, or just have him come back as a different character. That's a funny one. Yeah, so that's why I don't know. Superman is a nice bet. Batman is the next big one. I think they're gonna continue the Batman one, right? Batman 2?
It will be in its own universe, I would assume.
I hope they continue the Penguin or Penguin-like stories. That one was
I
such
hear that they're doing a spin-off for Hangman, the Anita's character.
Hey, did you finish the show, Penguin?
I have not I haven't got the chance to finish it yet.
Let me know when you do it, because I'm curious what you think.
So this past week, the Game Awards went on, and we got our big winner. And the game of the year went to, if you scroll down.
Oh, sorry, I was just looking at the title for you.
The game of the year went to
How far down? Oh, right. Okay.
right there. Astro Bot, which I guessed right.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for too. I forgot about Final Fantasy actually.
And so did I.
Final Fantasy won 1, I believe. Silent Hill won 0.
Best score in music, that's what they won.
Yeah, I'm so sad about Silent Hill though. It didn't win a single thing. Elatro won a lot
Yes.
as well.
Elatro was interesting.
Yeah, Metaphor did really good. I'm surprised about the fighting one actually.
Tekken.
Yeah, beat out Dragon Ball. Even though I think Tekken is more of a classic. Dragon Ball is more of a newcomer.
Maybe
huh?
Tekken is just a better essence. Maybe it might be because like how rating it. Maybe Tekken was end up being a better fighter in general.
Yeah.
Okay, not many sports games.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. Because EA just copy and paste things, man. I don't even know why they won that one. Helldivers makes sense. This one we
in best adaptation. Oh, that was expected.
Yeah.
But best adaptation, Fallout 1.
League of Legends beat out Valorant.
I'm surprised Arcane did not win.
Yeah,
actually.
I'm quite surprised that it was like Fallout that won that.
Oh, maybe
both great show, but like.
To be honest, I thought Arcane would have won it over Fallout.
Yeah, I think Fallout reached because it's real life.
Yeah.
I think that's why it won. Arcane is more animated. It's not for everyone. And
Arcane changing the story to be just ending in season 2. I think it felt a little rushed.
Yeah, definitely. League, like Fergus was saying, is much bigger than
still the biggest esport game. Yeah.
Black Myth won a couple.
Yeah.
Yes.
which is good. Batman deserving. Well,
VR,
there's not that many VR games, but
Yeah, that's true.
Electro won a lot, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Final Fantasy won one, which is good because that.
They have to win something, right?
Yeah.
So there's some good news for Xbox owners. There's this. They are doing the stream your own game. So now any game on your hard drive you could stream over instead of doing cloud gaming.
Oh, so it's like the PlayStation.
Yes.
Okay.
So now, they're making it more accessible.
More portable.
Yeah.
Technically, game anywhere kind of thing. Okay.
Yeah.
So just like the PlayStation thing, but for Xbox now. Yeah, ultimately, every system's gonna do the same, huh? Oh, it seems like.
What you would expect.
Yeah, except for the exclusives, I guess.
Yeah. Or if they want to keep certain games in the Ultimate Pass or whatever, high-end pass, then they'll keep that. So, Elden Ring is now the official From Software most popular game. Beats out Dark Souls by 2 million copies.
Yeah, I think they released it perfect time.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised. Elden Ring is a class of its own in the Soul series.
Yeah.
I've never played any Soul series or Elden Ring, so I can't say much about it, but kudos to them. They made a really good, nice visual game.
Even I never played it too, but I was interested in the lore.
Yeah, I like watching other people stream it. But yeah, it wasn't a game for me though when I watched. Like I wouldn't see myself playing it.
Have you played it, Fergus?
No, I have not played it.
Yeah. What I like about like a lot of these games is people coming up with their own theories and stuff like that. Right? It's like Silent Hill, how they came up with so many theories, some of them true, some of them not, but it's still cool that they came up with the theories, right? Same thing with Elden Ring. A lot of the lore is coming from the players and what they're thinking, and it's kind of cool. I was listening to a lot of it going to LA. The trip was so long. It was so interesting. It really got me hooked a little, but I know the game is not for me, but the story was good.
Yeah.
2 million more, and this is just the beginning.
Yeah, it's just the beginning. So remember that Fusion Funko game I talked about such a long time ago?
Yeah.
Well, they just put a DLC out, and it's for The Office.
Nice.
But the only bad thing, it is not available for the Switch. Every other ones, they get to download the DLC.
For free, or is it? Oh, it's $8. $8. Okay, not bad. That's a cool. For not for all the Office fans, definitely people will go play it now.
Yeah.
Or more people will play it now.
So Lenovo is announcing a SteamOS handheld at the CES in 2025.
SteamOS. That means they are licensing it off of Steam.
Yes.
Meaning this is kind of what they did with all the hardware before.
So this is gonna be like a competitor to the Steam Deck?
Or I guess you can say it's an extension of it, right? Because either way, Steam wins. The hardware sales might take away from it, but the Steam itself is gonna win because they have to buy it from Steam. Which is very interesting because Steam tried to do it with all the hardware. I don't know if you guys remember that, but all these hardware that used to be Steam ready or whatever they called it. You guys remember that a couple years ago? Yeah, so this is the same thing, but portable push. Yeah. I don't think that ever went in too far. Obviously, they stopped it because it's all not underpowered, but it's not super powered as people were expecting. And they also released a controller. I don't know if you guys remember that controller. It's like futuristic kind of. But now it's all portable, which makes sense. Everything is getting more portable and powerful. CES gonna be a big show, like it is every year.
So I haven't played Helldivers 2 yet, so I don't know how the enemies are. But apparently the Illuminate are much more harder than the two other ones, which are Ottomans,
Automatons
automatons, and
Terminates.
Terminates. Yes, those. So I guess they're like a combination of both the A1 and the Terminates.
Have you played this game already, right, Fergus?
Yes, I have not played it since the update. But the Illuminates was from they're a build race from the first one that you fight in the first one. So they're basically a returning enemy.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the best way I can think of like explaining is kind of like Protoss in StarCraft.
Okay.
Because they're more advanced, like alien race that uses like energy shields and stuff. So that's kind of the best way I can the closest thing I can like analogy I can think of.
Yeah.
But yeah, like apparently they're very tough compared to the other two. Definitely, like a lot of players have gone back since the update.
So sales in China's domestic video game market went up by $44.8 billion in this year's growth. It's pretty insane.
Yeah. No, they have a big population and big game here as well.
The surprising is like almost like 1%. The number of gamers rose 1% to 674 million.
In China, or
I'm assuming it just says, and the association said. So I'm assuming it's in China.
okay. This is a game that would get a lot of people in. Even I'm interested because it's a story you hear as a kid, right?
Yeah, I mean, it got me interested because, like, I did watch some of the Monkey King series, one with Jet Li, and that story kind of like drew me in to the lore and stuff. So Walmart is gonna start its own like game former, but they're calling it Restart. So now they're gonna be in the gaming media. Or sponsoring Restart.
Why didn't they just buy Game Informer?
They just went out of business, and it was owned by GameStop.
That's what I'm saying. Why didn't they just buy it instead of starting all over or starting new? They already have something established.
Actually, the company Restart was also went out of bankrupt as well.
Oh, I never heard of Restart though.
Me neither.
Everyone probably heard of Game Informer. It's an old.
Yeah.
Okay. A marketing company specializing in bringing brands to video games. Okay.
Yeah.
That's so weird. That's interesting. So I guess all the games they're gonna push to Walmart website, I guess, or something like that. Is that their plan?
Well, it's sponsored by Walmart.
Yeah. So that means all the sales gonna
probably gonna be more focused towards Walmart. Yeah.
Interesting. That's another thing, right? Another gaming site. Huh. Do you guys go much on gaming sites much?
Gaming sites, not that much, no.
Sometimes, but not usually.
Yeah. So it's yeah, because everyone rather listen to it, right, than watch
Yeah.
it, than read.
Yeah. So it's not a new game per se, but it's an update that's coming out on the 23rd of this coming week, which is Palworld Feybreak. There's gonna be new maps, new pals, new weapons, and new abilities, which is pretty cool. I might just download it since I already have the game.
The game wasn't free, right?
No, the game wasn't free, but this download would be free.
Yeah. Can't believe that they're in a legal thing with Pokemon.
Yeah.
But if you guys,
Game Wars.
huh?
The Game Wars definitely like featured a lot of like updates, like Helldivers and Palworlds, like very big updates for both games.
Yeah.
Announced during Game Awards.
And lastly, this is the game of the year, Astro Bot. I haven't played it. It looks nice and cool.
Yeah, it's a very fun, happy game. It's no stress, or unless you play the speed levels, which is no checkpoint. You have to start over each time. But you don't actually have to do those levels just to get more bots, but
It's like Mario, Mario, like not Galaxy.
Odyssey.
Odyssey, that level where there's no checkpoints, you gotta get all of it.
I don't remember that one. I guess Mario wasn't.
The moon. Yeah.
Maybe Mario wasn't that hard to. Cause this one, oh my god, I had to restart a lot. Like that one right there. You miss up one little thing. It's just memorizing ultimately. Like this one too. You just memorize the whole like little things here and there. And sometimes you're at the end, you mess up a little bit. Yeah, this is all just fun. This is extremely fun. I'm glad it won. Congrats. Okay. Anything else?
I'm just glad Astro Bot won. It deserved it. It really did.
Yeah.
And it was something kind of new, you know?
Yeah.
Not like, you know, the same RPG this or, you know.
How they incorporated different PlayStation games here actually was pretty cool. Like God of War,
Yes.
Uncharted, and stuff like that. It was actually very fun to relive that.
It was fun watching you play it.
Yeah. All right, cool. Hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you again next week.
Later.
Bye.